Okay, my friend, how I can help you?
All right, I wanted to go on, talk a little bit about religion stuff. I saw some of your videos.
Can
See,
can you speak louder, please?
all right, let me turn on my music. All right, here. Can
I
you hear me
have
now, Dad?
difficulty to. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can increase the volume from here. Okay, go ahead. Try now.
I would watch some of your videos. I was saying you're kind of against Islam, but I want to see if maybe we could talk about it a little bit because alhamdulillah, I'm Muslim. I'm trying to see why you kind of have an issue with us.
You are a Muslim?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, I believe that Muhammad is a prophet, and I believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only true God.
Okay, you said Muhammad is a prophet. Can you tell me a prophecy he said is true?
What about the one in our room?
The war would what?
Surah our room. The surah about the Romans.
Okay. Well, this surah he made after the Rome they won the war. So let me make it an example for you. Now it is November 9. Election was November 5, correct? I'm going to make a prophecy for you that Trump is going to win the election in November 6. Isn't it? This is funny.
I'm saying, look, that's not how it happened. Basically, what happened was, this was all happened after his death. This happened when Umayyad and all these people were kind of the caliph. This wasn't when Muhammad.
Okay, my friend. Don't tell me this is not what happened. Here we go. Read the hadith in front of you.
I can read the hadith. Give me a minute.
Okay, read it.
Abu Sa'id narrated, on the day of Badr, the Romans had a victory over the Persians. So the believers were pleased with that. Then the following was revealed: Aleph Lam Mim, the Romans have been defeated. Up until his saying, the believers will rejoice with the help of Allah. He said, so the believers were happy with the victory of the Romans over the Persians.
Okay, so?
Wow, I didn't know this. Can you send me the hadith number? I never done heard of this.
So you see the Muhammad he prophesied the prophecy after it happened. That's why I told you that Trump he will win in 2024. Just now, how I know? I'm prophet. So here it says, and this is Sahih. Do you see it's Sahih? This hadith is Sahih, is authentic. And you're a prophet, he prophesy year after they won.
Sahih Jerusalem. Wow, I never even done heard about this. I'm sorry, man. Let me think. What other prophecy did he give?
Okay, but hold on. Hold on. Why you want to skip this one? That means Muhammad is a fraud. So if Muhammad now he is saying they will win, but this is after they won already, that means Muhammad is a fraud. You just got your prophet busted.
That doesn't mean he's a fraud. That means he said that it will that it happened.
No, it says it's going to happen. It's going to happen, but it happened already. How you say? Listen. If I say to you now, Trump will win the election today, because already he won.
I don't think that's really how it happened, but I mean, I can see your perspective here, but I think
this is not my perspective. This is not my perspective. The hadith in front of you, it says this what happened. They were victorious, and then the verse revealed.
Maybe I should stop believing in hadith. Maybe I can just say, let's go. I'm not sure about all this. I'm not really,
okay, give me other prophecy.
What about the stuff? I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe in hadiths. I do, but I'm just saying maybe it's possible.
Give me other prophecy. Give me other prophecy.
Oh, what about the stuff with the water? Because I heard there's the stuff in the water about the different, the sweet water going in with the salt type of stuff over there.
Do you have water at your home?
Do I have water at my house?
Yeah.
I mean, I damn hope so. I'm drinking myself a nice cup.
Okay, I want you to go now to the kitchen and then get a cup, mix with it some salt, and a cup which is not salty, and put them together. Let us see if the salty water and the fresh water don't mix.
Let me try that right now. Here, can you give me a camera?
So does it mix?
I'm going to my kitchen. Give me a minute.
If you want to open your camera, I can I can take you in Skype if you want, but not in Discord. We cannot open the camera here. I don't know if you can open the camera. Can you open the camera? It's up to you. I think you cannot.
I can open up the camera. I don't mind.
All right, you are gone. He's going to go to the kitchen, guys, and he will mix the salty water with the fresh water. Let us see is going to mix or not. According to him, how come the Quran knew this? Oh boy. Can you come back? Like when you drink salty water or salty food, and you drink fresh food, does the fresh water stay in your stomach separated? I mean, what's wrong with people? If we put salt on the soup is a water, fresh water. When we put the salt, does it mix with the soup? Where do you go? In fact, Muhammad, he made mistake. The dummy Muhammad, he think that salty water and fresh water never mix. This is why here in Arabic it says بينهما برزخا وحجرا محجورا. So Muhammad, he claimed that Allah, he made the fresh water alone and salty water alone, and they never mix. If you go and see the interpretation of chapter 55 verse 19 and verse number 20, is he back, guys? If he is back, let me know. This is Ibn Kathir, and this is the verses. Read and love. This is Ibn Kathir explanation for the verse. It is he who merged the two seas. They meet, you know, like they meet, but they don't mix. Or what do you mean meet, they don't mix? Look what it says. It says between them there is a barzakh. What barzakh? Is a dry land. It is he who let the free two seas. One is palatable and sweet, and the other is salty. And he set barrier and a complete partition between them. So when you see those videos in YouTube showing you that the river meeting with the sea and they are not mixing, this is a joke. They are mixing. But because always there's a current coming, more fresh water coming, so they look different color because simply they have different source and different temperature too. But they are mixing. But here he's speaking about something else. He's speaking that the fresh water and salty water never mix. How? Read carefully. He has a place, a barrier, land between those two type of water, so they don't transgress. He think that salty water and fresh water never mix. Why? Because Allah, he put a barrier. So for eternity, salty water is preserved alone in the sea, and fresh water is preserved alone out of the sea. How? Allah, he made a barrier. All right, he's back.
I'm sorry. I was trying to send you my Skype. Can you add me on Skype? I want to do the experiment. I'm curious to see.
Do you have my Skype?
No, I'm gonna give you my Skype. My name is Robert Belknap.
I will give you my Skype. You add me. I don't know how to find you, but let me give you my Skype. I will give you my Skype. Give me a second.
By the way, I'm a bit older, so sometimes I don't really know how this technology stuff works. So, I mean, if you can help me out with that stuff, I'm not really good with it. Let me see if
just in the top in the search, in the left of Skype, it says people group message. So you know, actually, if you click at this thing here, I just post for you. I think it might take you to my account. Try it.
Let me see. Wow, it's not. Let me see.
Copy it.
On the sign in.
Copy it. Can you copy it?
I copied. Wait. Let's just stay on Discord because I don't know how to get this stuff. I can get my stuff.
You said you want to open the camera. It's up to you. No problem.
I want to do it. Let me see if I can get my son and he can help me.
All right.
Timmy, come here. Timmy. I think he's on a damn video game. Give me a minute. I told you, come here right now, boy. I think he went out with his friends. Now, whatever. What can I do?
No problem. No problem. So now, do you see my screen?
Yeah, I'll see your screen. I'll see it.
Okay. So the video you see in YouTube about the water or not mixing is a lie, because this is what the Quran is saying. The Quran is saying Allah, he made a barrier, a dry land between the fresh sea, the fresh water, and the salty water, which is false. Every day we have billions of gallons of a fresh water going in the sea and they're mixing.
Can you show me any evidence of this? I'm not really.
It's in front of you on the screen.
He has placed a barrier of land between those two types of water so they do not transgress upon each other. Oh, but wow. Oh, my God. I didn't even know about that. Wow. Can you show me a picture of the water going together? I never even heard about that type of stuff.
Yeah, you are the one who just told me about it. So what do you mean you never heard of it?
Well, they told me that was the big evidence, because like how it was just gone.
Yeah, the river. If a river go in the ocean, it mixes every second. But as long there's a current of water, which means there's a new fresh water is coming, but it's mixing. This is why I told you, go to your kitchen. Okay, when you cook, do you put salt on the soup to make it salty?
I'm usually my wife is cooking, but when I do put a little bit of salt. I like
Yeah, so
myself.
salt dissolve in water. Doesn't matter what water. Salt dissolve in water. Salty water is already, the salt is dissolved. The fresh water, there is have less salt, that's all. There's no different. So when a river go into the sea, it look different, it have different color, because have different temperature, have different structures, but because there is a current is coming, so in a certain part, it is still fresh, but not because it's not mixing. As soon as the two body of water touch each other, the mixing start.
Oh, I didn't even done know this. Why? I mean,
Okay, so this
can
is
you,
the second miracle in the Quran. It turned to be a fraud. And by the way, this is a mistake because all the fresh water, let us say the majority of it, it goes into the sea and come back from the sea. So rivers go back to the sea, then the sea heated by the sun, then we have a cloud, then the cloud will be pushed by the wind, and then we have rain, and then we have river, and then the river go back to the sea. It's a cycle.
all right. I think okay. I have one more miracle I want to ask you about because I'm not really because they saying that basically the Bible is corrupted. So the fact that the Quran knew that people, the lying pen of the scribes, had put their hand on the Bible, says it had some sort of extraterrestrial type of
The
wisdom.
Quran says the Bible is corrupt. Where?
Yeah, I can show here. It's saying that the lying pen of the scribes.
What?
Here, I mean, you go to. It says the Quran says the Bible was corrupt.
You said that, not me.
Basically, I know it says it somewhere. Surah 10:9.
Okay, read with me. Read with me this. Read with me this. This is your Quran. This is your Quran. This is your Quran saying that my Bible is a true book.
Show me.
Wait, I'm showing you. Here we go.
I don't really read the Arabic quite well, but
No, I will not show you Arabic. Don't worry. This is the Quran in English.
I mean, I know Al-Fatiha, but I don't know any of the other surahs. And I mean,
you know Al-Fatiha. You know Al-Fatiha. You are a very knowledgeable Muslim.
I told you I'm from America. I don't know a lot of that stuff.
So what if you are in America? You become a Muslim without knowing what you believe in?
I reverted probably around.
You did not revert.
I know. I mean, I still have my wife. I mean, I'm still my family. Still
no,
my kids.
do you marry a 6 years old girl like Muhammad?
I'm not. My wife ain't 60.
No, but you said you are revert.
What are you talking about?
Muhammad married Aisha at the age of 6. Is that true?
No, that never happened. I've never seen any proof of that whatsoever.
You never saw that? Should I bring Muhammad to you?
There's not a single Muslim that believes Muhammad married a 6
all Muslims believe Muhammad married Aisha at the age of 6.
Someone's asking me to say my shahada. I can say Ashhadu la ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasul Allah. I mean, all this stuff is fake. I mean, I never had no Muslim believes.
Yeah, don't worry about them. Don't worry about people in the chat. Focus with me.
All right.
We are here to save people. Stop calling the guy troll. You are not helping. Listen to me. This is your books. And this is Aisha, the wife of Muhammad, saying she married Muhammad at the age of 6. Do you see it?
Wait, I never done heard of this. Muslims believe in this?
Yes, Muslims believe in this.
Do you have any proof? Maybe it's a Sahih Hadith.
What do you mean you have a proof? Don't you see? This is your Muslim website. This is Aisha is talking.
It was a messenger of Allah married me when I was 6. It consummated the marriage with me when I was 9. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. That's disgusting. How did... You're telling me Muslims believe this? Yes,
this is the Muslim books. This is Aisha, the mother of the believer. She never lie.
Can you show me evidence that Muslims believe? I never heard of this.
But do you see it now?
I don't believe Muslims. No, wait. No. Oh, Lord, no.
All right.
Can you show me? Maybe you can show me, like, what do the scholars say about this hadith?
What the scholar says?
What do the scholars say about this hadith?
The scholar says that Aisha, she was horny at that time.
They're calling a 9-year-old horny?
No, she was 6. At the age of 4, she was dating somebody. His name is a Christian prince.
You mind if I call up my Sheikh and ask him about this? Because I didn't know about this.
Yeah, I used to go out with her at the age of 4.
He dated her at 4?
Yeah, but she was horny at that time. At that time, Arab girls are so hot and very early age. Like my grandma, She said she was dating my grandfather when she was 6 months old.
Wow.
Yeah, we are
That's
we are very horny, you know.
let me Google this. You mind if I go on my computer machine and
Yeah,
search this up?
Google. Yeah, Prophet Google.
Mohammed Marin, Aisha. They always talk about Aisha. I didn't even know about this. Aisha
Uh-huh.
Marin, 6 year old. Oh Lord. Even Sage biography holds her. Oh God, that's disgusting.
Who is the one says that?
Even Sage.
Even the Sheikh they say that?
I don't know. I should call it my Sheikh. I didn't even. He was telling me
Why
this
you don't
stuff
call
is.
why you don't call him right now? Why you don't call him? Call him. Let us see.
All right, let me get let me get my phone. 1 second.
Okay.
Here, 1 second. Let me get it. Beatrice, you're out here now. Where are you? You know where my phone is? It's not really. I can try and I can call, but let me turn on my.
Okay,
Let me.
call him. Let us see. Put him in the speaker.
I'm trying to get 1 second. I here 1 second. Here, let me call.
Yeah, as soon he answer, put him in the speaker and ask him about Aisha.
All right, I texted him. And I'm trying to see. He said he. Let me see what he responded. I didn't even know. I didn't even know about that 6-year-old stuff. I feel like it's just disgusting. I
Uh-huh.
mean,
So
it's just
do you want to leave Islam, my friend?
if this stuff is true. I mean, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing before, which is maybe perhaps I'll be some type of Baptist, but I didn't even hear about this stuff. Nobody told me about this. If this is real, Mohammed is a pervert.
Okay, I agree with you. Thank you for leaving Islam, my friend.
But I didn't know this. I don't know if this stuff is real.
Yeah.
Can you show me that all Muslims are in ijma about this stuff?
The Muslim Ijma? Yeah,
That they're all in consensus?
there's tons of articles.
Show me.
Okay. All right, let me show you. This is a very well-known Islamic website. Let me give you the link so you can open it from your side if you want.
All right, show me the link.
And I will open it here.
IslamQA.com.
Uh-huh.
I read a newspaper an article entitled Young Journalist Corrects a 1,000-Year-Old Mistake of Leading Scholars. What was sharing the
Yeah,
article.
yeah, just hold on with it. Are you reading don't forget about, here it says, they are refuting some Muslim lie saying that Aisha, when she married Muhammad, she was 18. So they are refuting that. If you read the article, they will confirm that Aisha, she was 6 years old.
Oh wow! I never done heard about this.
Yeah.
It was this Sahih Hadith state that the Prophet did marriage contracts with Aisha when she was. Oh Lord! Oh consummate! Oh Lord! That's disgusting. These hate. Oh God! That's dark. What a pure. What a. Oh God! That's disgusting.
All right.
That's just ew. I never people billions of people believe in this. All right, that's oh God, no, I didn't even know about this stuff. I didn't even know about the pedos. I didn't even. I thought they told me this stuff was a lie. They told me when people call in.
Call your sheikh. Call him. I wanna talk to him. Let me spank the sheikh. The one who lied to you. Call him.
I'm trying to. I texted him. It's pretty late where I'm at. I
It's very
texted him,
late.
but
Where are you now?
I'm living right now on Georgia. So I mean,
What the time? What the time in Georgia? It's not too late. Come on, call him.
8:40. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it.
Don't worry, Sheikh is busy now with his 6 years old wife. You can answer. Go ahead.
Okay, let me see if I can call him
Okay.
here. Let me text him. But I mean, do you have a WhatsApp? I can do a call together, me, you, and him on WhatsApp.
My friend, I have WhatsApp. Jesus is up. Just call the Sheikh with your phone now. Forget about it. Just call the guy. Put him in the speaker.
I'm calling you right now on my regular phone. I'd have to go and take my wife's phone
Okay.
and grab.
All right. All right, my friend. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us. And next time, don't join a religion of people, right? You're just
all
full
right.
of.
I want to say something quickly. I want to say I condemn Islam for pedophilia. I never even know about that stuff.
All right.
And I want to say that I condemn also Mohammed for that stuff. I never even heard about that stuff. I want to also say as well that in general, I thought they were good people. Now I know they're controlling the stuff like that. I never knew about that. I didn't even do none of that I knew about.
Well, now you know, my friend. You will come all the time. You can listen to my videos and learn more. All right.
All right, thank you, brother.
All right. Say hello to
God
your
bless you.
say hello to your wife and your family, and stay good. Don't join cult like Islam. Jesus is the only savior, my friend.
Thank you very much. I was real scared.
Oh,
I didn't even know about that.
all right. Well, God is good, so
But
is Jesus. So do you accept now
amen.
Jesus as your savior?
Yeah. I thought it was because I thought the miracles of Islam were too deep. I was Baptist my entire life prior to all this, so I go back to it. I've always been born bred Baptist. My daddy's Baptist. My meemaws are Baptist all the way back. So I never knew about any of that stuff.
All right. Well, tell your family how Islam is. Not only, don't keep it to yourself. Tell your friends too. And if your
I
sheikh,
will.
if the one who called himself sheikh, he dared to talk to you, tell him if you are a man, come and debate this guy.
All right, I'll try to set it up.
All right. Tell him a Christian prince says to you, you are not a man to call him. Tell him.
All right, I will.
Tell,
I'll tell
tell
that
him.
dirty
Tell him
Catholic
that.
guy trying to
Tell him a
send me their
Christian
lies.
prince. Christian prince, he believe every Muslim sheikh is Kamala.
I'll tell him that. I'll tell that done liar to go over there
No,
trying to
don't use
coach my
bad language.
kids
Don't
so
use bad
dirty.
language. All right. All right, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Go ahead.
Hey, can you hear me?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, peace be upon you. You made a video about me. Are you forgetting me already?
I make videos a lot of bad people, so remind me of yourself.
No. I wasn't. You actually called me intelligent. You used me against the Muslims when I was telling the Muslims their Shahada is wrong.
Ah, okay. Sorry then. I made a mistake. So introduce yourself. Please remind me of
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm a submitter. I do follow the Quran, but I don't worship Muhammad like the Muslims.
So what do you mean? You are a submitter? You are not.
I'm
You,
not affiliated with the Muslims. They don't want me and I don't want them. But I'm part of the submission movement. We're submitters. We're helping people come to the religion of Abraham and the worship of God alone.
well, let us find Abraham first in your book. So you said you follow the Quran?
Sure. Yes, sir.
Okay. Abraham in your Quran, do he worship the suns and the moon?
No.
No?
He's making a rhetorical point for the idol worshippers and basically showing them that only God
Are you sure
can is
are you
God.
sure you know your book?
Yes, very well.
So who is the one who said هذا ربي هذا أكبر?
Yeah. Do you know rhetoric? Do you understand like
What
speech and debate or
what
rhetoric?
I
Yeah,
suspect
Abraham's
you
using.
said I said that
You
you
want me to
are
read the
smart.
verses for you?
I said I made a video about you saying you are smart. I doubt that. This is the chapter 6
That's
verse number
okay.
this is chapter 6 verse number 78. Can you read it for me?
Yeah, let me get it.
The red
678?
the redirect, huh?
Yeah, let me read it for you. I see God you got for say the rejected.
Uh-huh.
Let's start earlier.
What do you want?
74. Abraham debates with the idol worshippers. Recall that Abraham said to his father
Uh,
Azar, how could you, it's
uh,
verse 74. How could you
74.
worship,
Uh,
yeah, how could you worship statues as gods? I
mhm.
see that you and your people have gone far astray. So you see, he's debating with them.
What are you reading?
Chapter 6, verse 74
It
of the
doesn't
Quran.
say what you are saying.
Yes, it does.
Read it.
Brother, you're using a really bad translation. I'm not using your translation.
What are you reading?
Yeah, I'm reading a correct translation. What is this trash
You are
translation
reading
that you're
reading
using?
what?
I'm reading a good translation.
What is that good translation? Is that a book name
By
called
yeah, by Dr. Rashad Khalifa.
Rashad Khalifa good translation? Okay, listen.
Yes.
As long you said you are reading Rashad Khalifa translation. Does it say here when Abraham he said to his father Azar?
Yes.
So
I'm
so
reading it for
so
you.
why you skip it? No, I did not hear you saying that.
Yeah, I did. I said, recall that Abraham said to his father Azar.
Okay,
How could
is the father of Abraham? His name is Azar,
yes, sir.
according to who?
According to the Quran, which is the most accurate history. Do you have a
Quran.
history?
The
Do you
word
have a history?
Azar is a word mean foolish in the Aramaic. So Abraham
That's
is
fine.
saying to his father, stupid, you are worshipping idol. So Muslims and Rashad Khalifa, you took the word Azar, which means foolish, to be the name of the father of Abraham.
Mm, Yeah, so
This
that's
is how
false. So
foolish.
Abraham didn't speak.
Listen. You said that you are smarter than the Muslim and Rashad Khalifa is better. You took the word
Hey,
foolish
let's be
to be the
respectful. Let's
name.
be
You
respectful.
took the
Let's be
word foolish
respectful.
to be the name of the father of
No,
Abraham.
no,
Everybody,
that's a wrong
anyone,
translation.
you can go right now
Let's
to
be
Google.
respectful.
You can go right.
Let's be respectful.
I don't respect liars and
I never lied to you.
Shut up, Azar. You just
Hey,
said.
hey, hey,
You
hey, hey,
just
hey,
said
hey, be
Azar. You just
respectful. Be
said.
respectful.
You just said Azar is the name of the father of Abraham. I ask
Abraham
you.
didn't speak Aramaic. He
According
didn't
to
speak
who?
Aramaic. Why
According
are
to
you
who?
translating?
Listen,
Why?
can you show me one reference in the
Why are you
world?
getting so
Can you show
rowdy?
me?
Why?
Can
Yeah,
you
let me
show me
answer.
one reference in the
Yeah,
world says
let
that
me
the father
answer.
of Abraham, his name is Azar?
Yeah, let me speak.
Hmm. Give me a reference.
Why are you getting so rowdy?
I'm getting you
Calm
busted.
down.
I'm getting you
Yeah, I
busted.
said, yeah, that's fine. Just calm down. Just
I'm
calm
laughing,
down, man.
Mister.
Just
Calm
calm down.
down. I'm
All
laughing.
right, just
So
let's
can you
go.
show me a
That's fine.
reference?
Just calm
Prove
down.
the
Yeah,
Quran,
yeah, yeah. You made a lot of. Yeah,
The
you made a.
most accurate book.
Yeah, let me.
Can you
Yeah,
prove to
let me
me how
respond.
you know that the Quran is
No,
the
let me
most accurate
answer.
book? How
Yeah,
you
yeah, I
know?
can answer that too.
Potato. How you know the Quran is the most accurate book if there is no reference exist in the whole world that Abraham, his father name is Azar? Go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, I need you to calm down. All right, just settle
First of
down. You
all,
made a
don't waste my
lot of
time. You see,
false
don't speak with
assumptions.
me. Don't speak like a
You're wasting
homo.
my time.
Speak like a man.
All
Give me
right.
the reference.
Hey,
Go
hey,
ahead.
hey.
Speak
All right.
like a
So
man. Give me the reference.
number one, you didn't give a reference claiming that Abraham spoke Aramaic. That was a fake claim. Then you
Okay,
translated
hold
a
on.
word in the
What is the
Quran
language?
from
What is the
Arabic.
language? What is the ethnic of Abraham?
It's Proto-Semitic. If you want, I can give you.
No, no,
Let me
he
show
have an
you a.
ethnic. Potato, he have an ethnic. What the Semitic? What does that mean?
Let me.
Potato. What is the ethnic of
Okay, settle
Abraham? What his
down.
nation name? What his
Is
nation
this?
name? Which city
Are
he
you
was born?
Christian?
Potato.
Are you Christian? Are you Christian?
What
What's
is the
wrong with
nation?
you?
What
What's
is the
wrong with you?
nation he is born of?
Yeah, let me show you. I'm gonna put an image in the chat.
Give me
Oh,
the
you don't
name
let me
of the
put
nation.
images?
Give me the name, Mr. Image.
Yeah,
Give me the
yeah.
name of the
What's
nation
wrong
of
with
Abraham.
hey? Have you taken your meds today? You're out
Yeah,
of
I took
control.
my medal.
Settle down. Settle. Yeah,
I
so settle
spoke
down.
Allah.
Settle down.
Don't
So
force me.
why are you
You
talking like
said
a
I made
dog?
a
Why are you
video
talking
about you
like a
and said you
dog?
are smart.
Yeah.
Now give
All
me the
right.
name of the nation of Abraham.
I don't need to. You already made a
You
false
have
assumption. You
to.
claimed you
Okay,
spoke
what is the
Aramaic.
language
No,
of
you didn't.
Abraham? Okay, hold
You
on.
can't.
What is the language of Abraham?
Proto-Semitic, not Aramaic. Why did you
Can you
claim you
show
spoke
me? Hold
Aramaic?
on. Porosama.
What can yeah,
I never heard of
yeah.
such a thing.
I know because you're ignorant. I'm
Bes-
trying to educate. You're speaking, you're
What
ignorant.
is
You're
the
ignorant.
name
Stop
of the
talking.
nation
Stop
of
talking.
Abraham? Is it
I'm
true?
trying to help
Is it
you. I'm trying
true?
to
Okay,
help you.
what
I'm trying to
city?
help you.
What
Stop
city,
talking.
Mister? Help
Stop
me.
talking.
What city,
Yeah, stop
Abraham?
talking so I can help you.
What city he is born of?
Stop talking so I can help you,
What
man.
is the
What's
name
wrong
of
with
the
you?
city where Abraham he was
The
born?
city is irrelevant. You claimed you
No,
spoke
the
Aramaic.
city
Give
is
the
relevant
citation.
because if Muhammad born
Give.
in Japan, he speak Japanese. If he is born in Arabia, he speak Arabic. So you are donkey
No,
again.
that's not.
So
No,
now,
no,
where
that's not
Abraham
how it
was
works.
born, Rashad Khalifa boy,
Yeah.
the one you said to me the Quran is the most accurate. Rashad Khalifa
It
himself did not
is. It
agree.
is.
He took verses
Well,
from the
hey,
Quran. He took
you fake
verses from the
verses into
Quran. Potato, the
what fake
submitter. Listen,
verses?
submit to me. Listen,
Fake,
submit. Submit.
no, I only
Otherwise,
submit to
you
God.
have
I
to
only submit to God. I only submit to
give me
God.
the
I only submit to
ethnic
God.
of Abraham.
I
What
submit to
Abraham
God.
mean?
Why are you
Abraham,
so
what is the
vile?
word
Why are you so
Abraham
vile?
mean?
Hey, why are you so vile? What's wrong
What
with
is the
you?
word
Settle down.
Abraham mean?
Settle down.
So,
Doesn't matter.
in
You're getting
order
off
to
topic. Let me give my
understand who is
verdict.
Abraham,
Why
let
do you
us see
keep?
what Abraham, that the
Why do you
name
keep changing the
represent,
topic? Hey,
the name represent the language. What is the word Abraham
no,
mean?
it doesn't. No, no, it
What do
doesn't. Why are you
get
making
out
up
of
stuff? Why are
here?
you making up stuff? Why are you making up stuff?
I have no time for donkeys. No, nothing. That doesn't. Look what happened. The word Ibrahim is mentioned in the Quran here. Prove that Muhammad is a donkey because there is no such a name. This is a wrong name. Never exists. In fact, the Quran, one place he says Abraham, one place he says Ibrahim. Number two, the word Azar is an Aramaic word, meaning foolish. So Muhammad he learned from the Jews that Abraham, in their stories, he said to his father, "You are foolish worshiping idols." So Abraham he don't want to worship idols, so he decided to worship stars. Read with me. Allah he showed Ibrahim the kingdom of heaven. Okay, what that have an effect on Muhammad? As soon Allah he showed him the kingdom of heaven, Abraham he start worshiping stars. When the night covered him over the darkness, he saw a star. He said, this is my Lord. And this has happened after Allah, he showed him his kingdom. So Allah now, he guided Abraham, who his father, his name is foolish. And according to the donkey, Abraham, he don't speak Aramaic. So what is the language of Abraham? He will not tell me, you know? A prismatic, what does that mean? And I made a video about him saying he is smart. That is hilarious. So listen carefully. I can put him again in the stage, but as you see, he will never answer any question. You know, he's just a kid. He's not a man. I say to you, what is the ethnic? Give me the ethnic. Everybody have an ethnic. According to your religion, everybody have an ethnic. According to the stupid Quran, your stupid Quran says we never send a messenger except speaking the tongue of his people. So he belonged to people who have their own language, not mixed language. Why he was a Sadiq? How are you doing, Sadiq? Do we have any Muhammadan? Peace be upon him. Submitter, huh? You sound like a San Francisco boy.
Hey, CP. So I talked to Naveed. He said that he would rejoin. He would debate you again, but he just wanted you to stay calm and not like freak out.
Oh, I'm the one who freaking out.
I'll be honest. You were getting like really rowdy. You wouldn't really let him speak.
No, I'm letting him speak. No, you see, for me, if somebody want to debate me, he cannot jump my question. I'm not like others. Others, you can jump their question. So anyone want to come to the stage. If I say to you what the ethnic of Abraham, you have to give me the ethnic. You don't say you don't understand. You don't tell me, I will explain to you. No, I don't want the explanation. Give me the answer first.
Okay. Well, I think you should let him come back so he can.
I can let him, but don't school me who will come back, who's not. I'm asking you, do you like the one who ask a question, but he don't get the answer?
No, of course not. But
so all what I asked him, I repeated the question. How many times I need to repeat the question to get the answer?
Right, when you were repeating the question and you were expecting the answer, he was trying to answer you, but
no, he did not. No, he did not. No, you are lying.
I'm not lying.
You are lying. Okay, I will put him in the stage and we will repeat the same question. Is that deal?
I'll ask him. Yeah.
All right.
Also, I sent you the
listen,
link to.
If he starts saying to me, I will explain. That means he is a liar and you are following him. You are fooled by him because either he knew what the language of Abraham, he can give me the answer, and then he can give me the proof. Either he knew what is the ethnic of Abraham. I asked him which city Abraham was born. He said this is irrelevant. No, it is relevant because we know where he is born. And where he is born, we know what they are talking, what language it is. So I will invite him back, and you sit down and listen. Come back. Just give me a break. Anyone here, I am not like those people, you know, you can get away with the questions. There's many Christians. They don't know how to debate. I grab you from your tail and you have no way to go. I say what is the ethnic, you give me the ethnic. Abraham is a very well-known person. Is not nobody. So don't tell me this is irrelevant. And don't tell me Abraham don't speak Aramaic. As long you know he don't speak Aramaic, that means you know what language he speak. Correct, guys? If somebody says to you he don't speak Aramaic, that means he knew what language he speak. Because you just deny a language, confirming that he don't speak it. So right away, we have to know what language he speak. Where is the guy? Did he leave? Put your hand up, submitter. Put your hand up. You don't want to come back. Potato. Yeah. I'm not letting him speak. No, I repeat the question tens of times.
All right, he's coming back. Also, I sent you the link to submitters in your DMs.
I don't care about his links. Anyway, invite him back.
All right, he's coming.
All right. Are you a submitter too? Are you a submitter too?
I'm considering it, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good for you. What is the language of Abraham?
I don't know. I don't know a lot about the history.
So you are considering what to join something you do not know?
That's why I'm looking into it. I'm looking into
okay. No, you see, a person who considers something and he do not know what is he's considering, he is a fool.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am a fool in this.
Yeah, you don't consider something like I'm considering to buy this car, but I do not know what this car.
Yeah. Well, he said he'd come back, but just don't speak over him, or else he's gonna probably.
No,
leave.
I will speak over everybody. He have to give me an answer. I'm not
He
his.
will give you an answer. But he
Let
just
us
doesn't want
see.
you to speak.
So,
Hey, you gotta be respectful. Let's set the ground
submitter,
rules. No name calling.
I respect no foolish people. So now,
Doesn't
what
matter.
what is
You
the
have to
ethnic?
accept ground rules. You
What
have
is
to
the
accept
ethnic?
ground rules.
What is the
You have.
ethnic of Abraham? I'm not going to repeat my question 1,000
No,
times.
I'm just asking for ground rules for the debate. Is that
What
wrong? I'm
is the
asking for ground
ethnic of?
rules.
Give me the ethnic of Abraham. Go
Hold
ahead.
on, we're not there yet.
CP, just one at a time, please.
See, he
Yeah,
will not answer. What is the
I'll answer,
ethnic?
God willing.
What is the
I'll
ethnicity
answer,
of
God willing.
Abraham?
I'll answer, God willing. No
Go ahead.
problem. I
Go
wanna
ahead.
agree to ground rules.
There's no rules here. It's
No
a
name
free
calling.
boxing match. Go
Doesn't
ahead.
matter.
What
Doesn't
is the
matter. No,
ethnic of
I'm not
Abraham
gonna
where he is born? The mic is
listen,
yours.
man.
Where
You
he's
gotta be
born, what his
respectful.
ethnic?
You
The
gotta
mic.
be.
Shut
I'm
up.
not
Naveed,
calling.
Don't waste my
Naveed, just
time. You are wasting my
answer his
time. You're not
question.
being a man. I repeated the question 1,000 times already. So
Yeah, but
go
you
ahead.
need to learn how to speak with people.
Where he is born, and what his language and what his ethnic. Go ahead.
Unverifiable and irrelevant.
Get out of here. So what do you know about Abraham there? Just a guy, his name is Abraham? He don't know. You see the coward? He denied that Abraham speaks Aramaic. That means you know his language. When you deny it, it's mean you are sure that cannot be the language he speaks. So you know the language, but you're a coward potato. You're just a kid. You think you can avoid my question so you can avoid the embarrassment. I am not like those who open channels without mentioning their names. The Muslim, he come and speak to them, debate them. He got away with everything. You cannot do that with me. I will grab you from your tail. You are just like a hamster in my stage. Everybody knows that Abraham is born in Iraq. Iraq have two ethnic groups, Chaldean and Assyrian, and both of them they speak Aramaic. The Bible and many other books confirm that he is born of the Chaldean nation in the city of Ur. You say to me it's irrelevant. That because you are yourself irrelevant to the topic. In fact, even sorry, my voice. You see, they make me lose my voice. Submitter, huh? Let us put a ground rules. Rules for what? If you go check every Islamic source about Abraham, they are saying exactly what the Jews and the Christian they say about Abraham. That he is built, he's born in Haran, according to Muslim, in Iraq, and he is a Chaldean. And what is the language of the Chaldean? Aramaic. Yeah, peace be upon everyone. Yeah, you can join us. Yeah. Satan have many names. In fact, when the Quran keep using the Aramaic language as an example, the Quran says that Abraham is a Hanif. Hanif is an Aramaic word, mean kafir. Pagan. So Muhammad, he says that Abraham, he is a Hanif. Confirm that Abraham is a Hanif. This is how ignorant Muhammad is. He do not know that Hanif mean that he is a pagan. Hold on. Oh boy. All of this speaking about Abraham is being Hanif. And Muhammad, he do not know what this Aramaic word mean. He think it's a good word. In fact, Hanif mean that he is a person who denied the true God. He's a pagan. Do we have any brave Muhammadan would like to join us? Yes, Abdul, go ahead.
Yeah. Just wanted to let you know I'm a Muslim, first of all.
All right.
Okay. Been following a lot of what you and I was watching, for example, Sam Shimon, and there is another gentleman by name of God Logic. And at the same time, I'm watching a lot of content from other people like Muslims, I don't know, Central Dava or any one of those one. Something that I just want to bring up to your attention is that as a Muslim, when you're born, you are a Muslim. What is going to end up happening is that, for example, for a person like me, you go through your whole life. If you're born in an Islamic country, surrounded by all Muslim, you go through your life for 20, 30, 40 years with everything thrown at you based on every Islamic textbooks, Qurans, everything, Hadith, everything, and you have no way of doing your own research, then you're going to end up with a lot of people like me who have doubts, who start questioning. But because it has been in my bones, it has been infused with my blood, and this is going to be for majority of the Muslim as well, that is going to be really hard for us to understand what is true and what is not true. Majority of the Muslim, I strongly believe that when you start having conversation with them, they are going to be thinking about the fact that whether what you are saying or everyone else is saying is it true or not, but because it's become innate in our body, in our vein, in our bone and skin, we are going to say, okay, gone through this one for I don't know how long in my life. Is it worth for me to start searching, or is it not just going to follow the same thing and I'm going to see what is going to happen to me after life? That is one. The second that I want to give you, the fact that I just was listening to what you mentioned regarding what happened in Islam. 100% I agree with you. Is the fact that the moment that Prophet Muhammad passed away, you see that what happened. There was a lot of differences with what happened in Islam and who's supposed to come after that. Group of people were saying that Ali is supposed to be, and then they send him to go and then bury Prophet Muhammad, and then the other side of it, Abu Bakr, Umar, Usman, and everyone else came and said, okay, who's the next person? And Abu Bakr took over. And then you saw that what happened for 25 years, there were 3 people. And then when after Usman was killed by the same hand of Muslim, everyone else went after Ali. And then when they brought Ali, even Ali was killed by the same hand of Muslim, and the same thing that is going to happen. So what I'm trying to say here is the fact that when you see that Islam got conquered, everything that happens from the onset of Islam, everything was for the first 3 years with everything that happened, and then the exile, everything was peaceful. The moment that the power came into the hand in order to expand Islam,
When Islam was peaceful, sorry, when Islam was peaceful?
At the first 3 years, basically when Prophet Muhammad, for example, was anointed by Gabriel and then came down from the Hira and says 40 years,
Yeah, but
hey,
at that time,
I have
Muhammad, he
control.
have no men to fight. He have nobody, I mean, Muhammad, peaceful, not because he's peaceful, because simply he have nobody.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So for example,
Yeah.
when you see that, and I give you that, is the fact that when you see that at the beginning of it, because he had no one, and then basically they exiled him, and then he left. Everything was
No, they
so-called
did not
peaceful.
exile him. This is a lie written in
Okay.
many Islamic books. Because you see, if the tribe of Muhammad want to kill you, the second they say you're dead, you're dead. You have nobody,
Yeah.
as you said. He have a small number of believers. Most of them even his servants.
Yeah.
The one who migrate with him, 70. Most of them they are the slaves who they are owned by those white Arab. So they have no choice to be Muslim or not Muslims. So if his tribe really want to kill him as Muslim they claim, he will be dead in 2 seconds.
Yep. So again, I'll give you that one, and I'm maybe it was just like a bad part of my saying that, but after that, when he got the power and everything, as soon as you find out where he got the power, he come back, and then yes, again there is a story that when Mecca was conquered, he said that if you're at your home, no one is gonna touch you. But again, what happened after that? That is one. The second one, the Islam is scattered by the sword. Whoever is telling us or telling everyone else that didn't happen is not true. We know that. We have been boast about it when growing up, but the Sheikh, Imam, and everything that we killed that one. We get after that one. The Khaybar. One of the things that happened is that, for example, Imam Ali, there is a story that the Khaybar, he was the one who jumped into the, basically there is a hadith, or there is a story that he grabbed the door, put him on over his head, and then the army of Islam went into there. There is a lot of things. So when you look at it, the concurrence of Islam was based on the sword. Everything happened even after Muhammad passed away. everything happened when with not Abu Bakr as much, but when Omar comes in, that was when Omar was the one who went to Iran, and then during Osman, and then Ali, and then so on and so forth. So where I'm going with this is the fact that when we are being told that Islam is the religion of peace, yes, it is a religion of peace until they don't have the power, until we don't have the power. The moment that the power is getting to our hand, or we realize that we have the number, it is going to turn around, and then everyone is going to go after those surahs of Quran that talks about the concurrence, that talks about the fact that now we have to go and everyone has to change into Islam or give us the jizya. So that is another thing. The
Yeah, but
other
you
point that
notice
I
here,
wanted
you
to
notice with, I don't know if you notice with me, that what kind of a quality of Muhammad companion they are, to the point they are fighting like wild dogs, biting each other.
yeah,
You see,
agreed, agreed,
you see,
agreed,
Jesus, he
because
have companions, but we never heard
oh,
that Paul wanna kill Peter, and Peter wanna kill John. We never
yeah,
heard of somebody taking gang and using violence against someone because he didn't agree with him. But we see how Muhammad, even his wife, his young
yep,
wife,
Aisha, yep,
she took an
exactly. There was
army
there
of
was
ten
there,
thousand men to kill Ali. So,
yeah, 100% agree
but
with
but
you.
but the
Again,
question
these
would
are,
be,
if I'm,
the question would be for you, what kind of people who Muhammad and his people are around? They are gang. Those are
they
not.
are,
They are not
this was,
normal people. They are pirate. They are criminals.
they were tribe. Basically, every tribe thought that they are better than each other. But again, another thing,
No, no, no. That's
I
not
just
true.
want
Hold
to, no,
on.
no,
This is
no.
not the case. This is not the case because remember, the all the names we are talking, they are killing each other. They are all from one tribe.
That's what I was going with that one. Is the fact that, and then I just wanted to go on a record. By the way, probably there would be a lot of things here is that I'm Shia as well, so I just wanted to let you know. So again, from that side of it, and I'm gonna tell you these are the things that we have heard until I don't know. Maybe I was in my 30s. I had no idea that there is even relationship between all these the so-called Khalifa. So that's another thing as well. When we're telling us the story, we never knew that, for example, there was a relationship between all the Khalifa with each other. Even for example, Muawiyah and then Ali. These are all the things that they were hidden from us. And the beauty of what we are seeing right now, having access to all the internet, all the research, is the fact that if someone wants to go and start researching it, they could find out. Until I would say maybe 30 years ago, or even if you're in right now in Islamic country, you're not going to have access, or you if unless you want to do research, and then you're limited to that as well. And going back to that part of it, again, there are different hadiths. There are hadiths that they say when Qadir happened, which was the final pilgrimage of Muhammad. He stopped everyone and he says, "Hey, just wanted to let everyone know, after me, Ali is going to be the next one after me." And then that is what the Shia believe. And then that is where the Shia and Sunni started, was the fact that Prophet Muhammad passed away. And then
But
that they
here,
said, no,
but
no
here you
one, no
notice,
one talks
but
about
here
this.
you notice, Islam is not about God. Islam is about who
No,
wanna take over and who wanna
who
rule.
has the power?
Yeah.
Yeah, who has the power? Exactly.
And
Exactly. We
the
say,
Muslims are like ants, supporting one queen against other queen.
yep,
So
yep,
it's not about God. It's about who is going to take over the business. It's a business. Is it
yep,
Ali and Hassan and Hussein and Fatima, or it
yep.
is Muawiyah, Yazid?
You see,
The Khamenei, the supreme leader
yep,
of Iran, just a few days ago,
yep,
and I posted
yep,
that in Patreon. He said in Arabic that the war between the follower of Ali and the follower of Yazid will continue until the day of judgment.
but here is the case though. He is actually the follower of Yazid. That is where there is an issue here. Is the fact that we say that Hussein, Imam Hussein, basically rose against Yazid. And then the only reason that he rise up against Yazid, because he was saying that you are not a legitimate leader of Islamic nation at that time. And then he was basically, he moved his family from one city to another based on the invitation from
Yeah,
the other
you see,
city,
this is
which
not
was,
important. This is not important. The details. of how those criminals kill each other. It's not important. The important is that Islam is not a religion. Islam is a business. Muhammad he established
Again,
Muhammad established a business, a source of income based on war, killing, stealing money of the neighbors, and then dividing the money between the leaders, and then those small ones they get their shares, little shares.
yep,
So Muhammad he got the biggest share. The fifth of the booty go to Muhammad
yep.
and the family
So
of Muhammad. We know that
that's the case.
when
Go
Muhammad
ahead.
he died, Omar he stripped Fatima from a city she owned.
Yeah,
How
yep.
Fatima she owned it? Where she got the money from? The Muslim they lie to us. They say when Muhammad died, he borrowed money from the Jews. What Jews? He killed all the Jews there. What Jews he
Yeah.
borrow? Muhammad he borrow money? So they lie. If his daughter, which is not even his daughter. Now I know you are a Shia, you think she is his daughter, but Muhammad he have no children. This is the daughter of Khadija, but because she was the youngest between the daughters of Khadija, she called Muhammad daddy because she grew up in the house and she was very young. So she is not his daughter yet. She owned a city with the people in it, which means everybody inside is a slave to Fatima. So
So
so what Islam is about? Islam is about, we are fighting about what? We are fighting about who want to control the business, and then who is going to take the shares. The Shia they want to follow Ali to control the business and take the share to themselves. The Sunni they want to control the business and take the share for themselves. However, both of them they believe in killing their neighbors so they can take their money and convert it into shares.
the other thing that I wanted to, and the Shia and Sunni didn't happen until the because when you look at it after Muhammad passed away, even Ali didn't have any opposition regarding the fact that, look, he said, you know what, if that is the case, because I don't want to like make this two different people, I'm just going to go and then I will sit on my home, and then until Uthman was killed, and then Ali came into place. And then Shiaism wasn't happening until Omar went to Iran, and then the Iran attack happened, and then Iranian basically, because they didn't want to, because Iranian were not Muslim whatsoever, were because Zoroastrian. And then because they couldn't bear to deal with these guys, getting them killed and raping their families, they said, you know what we're going to do in order to come up with something, we're just going to say we agree with you, but we're going to create a situation where now we're going to have our own sect, which is Shiism. And then that is what is happening. The other thing is, that's what you see, is the fact that there's so many hadiths or the book of anything that none of them is matching with each other. We have our own set of hadiths as a Shia, and then the Sunnis have their own set of hadiths as well. And when you cross them over, majority of them not going to match with each other. The picture that they are showing from the hadith in Shia is completely different than the Shias, the Sunnis hadith. The worse than that is the fact that, what type of a book am I having? First of all, I have to translate it. Even when they were translating to my language, it was really hard for me to understand, because they, at one point, they were translating word by word. So either I have to start learning Arabic, or if I'm gonna go and then translate word by word, majority of the time that it doesn't make sense. But worse than that is the fact that if this is supposed to be the final revelation, and it's supposed to bring in the end of the communication from God to human, it is supposed to be as clear and concise. So not couple of 100 years ago, some people start coming up with these hadiths, who is a telephone game, that someone says that his father heard from his grandfather, who was sleeping with another person, who told someone 500 years ago, when someone passed through this one, saw, for example, Prophet Muhammad say hello to a door, and now that everyone passing through a door has to say hello to the door. So these are all the things. Is the fact that when you look at it, there are so much difficulties in the religion of Islam per se, as I can see, as someone who has born and then who is still in the practice of Islam. I still do my prayer, I still do my fasting, and I still for example, don't drink, no pork, nothing. But what I'm trying to say is the fact that I appreciate what you and everyone else is doing, is the fact that sometimes there is people that they come here and you try to convince them, it's really hard to convince people who have been born with this mentality, who have been fed by their government, by their parents, by their tribes, by their family, that this is the truth, this is what we want. And then the other thing that I wanted to say, they said that is the fastest growing religion. It's the fastest growing religion is because every Muslim, they have like 10, 12 kids. That is the only reason. It's not the fastest growing religion because all of a sudden people decided to convert. You want to see the point? Look at the Western countries, Caucasian, everyone that is living, they have 1 or 2 kids. Go to the Muslim country, they are not living, having the proper living standard, yet all of them, they have 5, 6, 7,
Yeah, even but
7 kids.
even that does not make Islam grow,
No, I know, but
because
that's
because you know
this is what.
I am from a Middle East. Listen to me carefully.
Yeah,
Uh, everyone around me, most of the majority are Muslims, and I notice that Muslims don't believe in Islam, so they are big in numbers, right? But
yeah,
they don't believe in Islam. The first time
exactly.
when I was a teenage, a Muslim guy, he's a Sunni, he said to me, "We have faith, but we don't have religion. You have religion, but you don't have faith." I do not understand what he's saying. You know, look like he
Yeah, that's
looked like he himself learned it from somebody. And then by time I understood what he's saying. He's saying that we the Christians, we have a true religion, we have a true God, but we don't follow the faith. But he is the Muslim, he have faith blindly, but he don't have religion. So
yep,
and then I notice how Muslim they are making fun of Islam day and night, even Muslim women. So in the appearance, Islamic countries are Islamic countries. But the second
yep.
you go inside the Islamic countries, you will see that there is no Islam in Islam. Like which country is Islamic country? None. None.
I wouldn't say again. It's another thing is the fact that if there would be a Muslim who's just gonna say I'm not a Muslim, you know that what is gonna happen to that person if that person is living
Even that is a
in
changing.
Islamic.
Even
Yeah,
this is a changing so fast. As an example,
yeah,
now in Algeria, in Tunisia, in Morocco, most of North Africa, the
yeah,
apostasy is in a very extreme high rate. Even in
yeah,
Iran, the Shia country, where it's
yeah,
ruled by a very aggressive regime, there's tens of thousands of Iranian Shia are leaving Islam and converting to Christianity specifically. So
yeah,
apostasy in Islam is big, massive. If
yeah.
we go to Turkey,
Agreed.
if we
No,
go to
agreed.
Turkey,
Agreed.
we will find that the one who live in villages mostly is the only one we can call them Muslims. Those who live in cities, most of them they are already apostate. So
The other thing is that when you look at it again as a like the whole um implementation of the rule of Islam is not even the same across all major Islamic countries as well. You have countries that there is no way that you would be able to find, for example, alcoholic drink on a normal basis in anywhere unless you go underground. But there is in other countries, Muslim country fully, and then they are Sunnis as well, where they have the best nightclubs, and then you would be able to buy the most expensive alcoholic drink. Yet, however, they're going to consider themselves as the Muslim country. There is a bikini at the beach. Yet there is another country that is a Muslim country, then you can't even bring a female to a TV. These are all the contradiction that in my belief that comes. And then in my belief, if there is a religion that is supposed to be the final revelation of God, and everyone is supposed to be turning into that in order to have a final the best of, let's say, afterlife, that shouldn't have happened to Islam, because of the fact that we believe that the miracle of Prophet Muhammad is actually Quran. Because that, as everyone knows, unless you're looking at those hadiths, which it doesn't make any sense, Prophet Muhammad didn't have any other miracles except the Quran.
yeah, but
Even in
the
Quran, it says
Quran,
that it
but the Quran, which
even
is you are saying it's a miracle, is the most stupid book ever.
no. What I'm saying, what I'm going with this is the fact that if that is supposed to be the case,
Yeah,
that shouldn't have that many division. I don't know. There's like, what is it? I know that the other religion, they have their own fraction as well. But if that was the case, and if this was supposed to be the final revelation of the um, um, to the humanity. They shouldn't have like almost 70 different sects as well, which everyone not believing in each other as well, and then everyone has their own set of rules. The biggest one, Shias and Sunnis, just looking at that aspect of it. All I'm trying to say, and then I know that I took too much of your time. I was looking at a couple of the comments here. Yeah, like the from Iran. Yes, that is exactly what it is. I saw some of the comments here. But when you look at when I mentioned regarding the number of the kids, yeah, the Mormon could have it, but look at the number of the Mormons versus the number of the in the whole globe, and then look at the number of the Muslims, and then see if a family of a Mormon who's like, let's say, I don't know, 5 million, they have like 10 kids, versus a family of Muslims that is like 1 billion people, they have 10 kids, which is going to have the higher rate of growth in that regard. But I'm just going to wrap it up. I appreciate the fact that you actually allowed me to have this conversation. I just wanted to say is the fact that it is going to be really hard for Muslim to come out and then basically have all these have all the challenge, the normal narrative, have everything set the way that it is, because specifically if you are from those part of the world, you don't have access to a lot of information free at hand, and then you are not supported or you are not guaranteed the human rights. You're going to grow up with all these knowledge that they are feeding to you, and then you have no way of changing your belief. Specifically, it's going to be really hard. I'm not going to say no, but it's going to be really hard for someone 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, especially the older generation. There is no way that they are going to now all of a sudden, majority of them, I would say 90%, maybe there would be 10% that they would do that. So it's really hard. I appreciate the guy, like what the conversation that you have. At least I see that you are bringing a lot of
I will
things
tell you,
into light. Go ahead.
Abd, I will tell you a story. This is a long time when I was like very young in the Middle East.
Yeah.
I went to visit a castle, old castle, and in the front of the castle there is a person. He is holding, masbaha. You know masbaha?
Yeah.
Masbaha is the same as the rosary,
Yeah, exactly.
but he is a
We
sheikh.
call
He's a Muslim sheikh. He's an
yeah.
old man. So
Yeah.
I sat next to him to talk to him. So I said, I said to him, "What are you doing, sheikh?" He said, "What?" He said, "What are you doing with your hand? What is this?" He said, "Oh, this is masbaha." I said, "What do you do with it?" He said, "We praise God." He said, "But this is what the Christians do. You are copying the Christians. Do you know?"
Yeah.
He said,
I know. Like,
he said,
okay.
"No." He said, "No, I'm not." He said, "Yes. And even the rosary in your hand have 33 stones. Is that correct?" He said,
Yeah.
"Yes." He said, "Isn't this the age of Jesus on earth?"
Ages.
He said, "Yes." He said, "You are praising Jesus when you are praising the Masbah. So your God is
Okay.
Jesus, not Allah." The guy,
No.
he starts shaking. He didn't know what to say, you know. He said, "But I'm not doing that." He said, "But this is the Masbah. You are holding in your hand. You are praising Jesus. The three stones in the top is the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit."
And there you go. And then that as a result of that, what do you call, you say masbaha will sell tasbih. As a result of that, they started adding a lot of stone to that. So now, for example, you would see the 110, which is going to be, for example, an abjad number,
It's the
which
same. It's
it's
the same. They are just
I
multiplying.
know, but what I'm saying
They
is
are
that these are
multiplying.
the things. And
They
then
are
the other thing that I
multiplying
wanted to,
the 33 numbers, so they make it 99. You know, like even the
yeah,
99 names of Allah. What are
Allah,
they?
yeah.
They are the multiply of number 33.
33. No, what I'm saying is that, like, these are the things. It's just the fact that when you see people, they are digging themselves and try to convince everyone that you are wrong or whatever you're saying doesn't make any sense. This is the case. Is the fact that they don't want to start thinking, or their whole idea of this situation is completely brainwashed. At one point, like, even if they believe in Quran, there is a part that it says la ikraha fid din. I don't know if you could translate that properly to the team. Is the fact that there, like, you have to go and start searching, and it's when you look at the tafsir, it actually says that you as a human have to go and start searching to believe, to find the final resolution for
No, no,
yourself
this is
to
not.
believe
No,
in
you
what
are
is the correct
mistaken.
one.
No, no, you are mistaken.
So there you go.
لا إكراه في الدين. You know, this is not about not forcing people to convert to Islam. This is the opposite.
No.
So
It's you having the freedom of
no,
understanding
no,
the
no. There's
religion.
no freedom. No, in fact, it's the opposite.
Okay.
So
So
the
there you go.
Jews and the Christians, they are teaching their kids not to convert to Islam. So Muhammad, he says, لا إكراه في الدين, which means force not your kids not to convert to Islam. The Muslim, they manipulate the meaning of it and they make it the opposite. So suddenly, because
There you go.
either the Quran then is true or the Quran is false, because the Quran says, fight those who don't believe in Allah, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so if there is no لا إكراه بالدين, which means there's nobody can force somebody to believe, then the Quran is wrong. Because the Quran says, fight those who don't believe. Not fight those who fight you, no. Fight those who don't believe from the people of the book. So what the reason to fight them and kill them?
There you go. There you go. So that's another thing. Like, for example, there you go. That's another way of looking at it, because that was the one that we have been told. The one thing that I wanted to say, and then I know that this is where it might, in terms of me believing that the Prophet Jesus was crucified and then was resurrected on the third day and then now is with God. I 100% believe in that. I strongly believe what it says in Quran, it might not be the accurate representation of what has happened, and then this is the case. And we didn't know that until, again, these are the information I wasn't aware of the fact that the Quran that we have was actually gathered during the Uthman and then the burning of the other one. And then when I learned about that, that is when it actually led me to believe that this is not an actual representation of the actual Quran that was passed as well. So that's the case. I just wanted to make that comment. The second one you mentioned regarding this, there is similarity between Judaism and Islam. That is, this is unbelievable that I still don't understand. That how is it possible that for example, the Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, Judaism and Christianity, Islam has the most common in terms of, for example, drinking, or in terms of the circumcision and all those, and even like looking at
You see,
that
just hold on here.
Go ahead.
Muhammad, because he's a thief, he don't have religion. He was copying everybody around him, and because he lived in the city of Yathrib, which is a Jewish city.
It was Jewish city, yeah.
So he was copying everything from them, and the Jews accuse him to be copying them. And he
was traveling as well, because during the Khadija, he was one of the one that
this story does not make sense about traveling.
Okay.
There's many reasons, because if Muhammad did not know how to write, how to read, and then he was doing trade, that's impossible, because a person who do trade, he need to learn how to do mathematics, how to write, because simply he's working for someone. He have to write down what he have with him. He have to write down what he sold. Well, he have to write down what is damaged, what is stolen. You know, it's a business. A business need record. A person,
and that's what I don't believe, that he was illiterate. There is no way. If their story is telling us that because he was a great business person, he was really a Sadiq or Amin that we called him, and then that the Khadija basically.
Well, this is absolutely false, because if you know the story how Muhammad married from Khadija, then you will know that he is not trustworthy. He and Khadija, they made the father of Khadija drunk, and then when he got drunk, they took off his clothing and he make him wear his suit, which is usually he wear for wedding or an occasion. And then when he woke up, Khadija told him, yesterday you married. He said to her, why I'm wearing this clothes? She said, oh, you forgot? Yesterday when you were drunk, you married me to Muhammad. He said, me? I will never marry you to Muhammad over my dead body. And he took his sword to go and kill Muhammad, because Muhammad is a trashy person, very bad person. So the man, he refused to marry his daughter. Even his daughter, she is married to 2 men before Muhammad. Still he is not even accepting Muhammad to be a husband, for he is from a bad family. In fact, he have no family. Nobody knows his father. So in the top of that, Khadija and Muhammad, who they are supposedly the decent people of Islam, the first step of Islam accomplished it was by alcohol. Do you
So
know this, do you know the story?
no, again, that's what I'm saying. Like there is a lot that, and then that's where there was a reason that I called with this one is the fact that I when I don't know, I'm not gonna even challenge you on that, because if you have been running this channel and you have all these people that they are here, and I see that you showing all these hadiths and everything, I don't understand why people they start coming and challenging and try to make sense of a lot of things that it doesn't make any sense. Like it is in front of you, it says that, why are you challenging it? If you don't know, just take a step back and say, I have no idea, let me go do my research. But I'm not going to argue with you, try to make you, for example, the bad person or who don't know anything, as opposed to saying that, yeah, you know what, this doesn't make any sense. Either is the whole story is fabricated, or if it's not, maybe I have to look into thinking of maybe this is not the best source of the knowledge that I should have regarding, for example, the belief that I have. Is all what I'm saying is the fact that it is, first of all, again, I appreciate it. I know that I took too much of your time. Thank you very much. But it's been it's been like me watching all these videos and everything and trying to make sense of it. Sometimes it actually it strikes me as to how the dialogue could actually happen in a way that it is going to continue in a more constructive way, not become too heated on, and then people trying to dig their heel in the fact that, no, I know better than you, and then you have no idea, and Islam is the top of the line. Whereas when you look at all these stories, you cannot say that is the top of the line. The second one, again, is the fact that I believe that what we have, it's not a true representation. And then the hadith and everything, I could care less. I would never ever look at any hadith, because I strongly believe that none of them are actually true representation of whatsoever, considering the fact the majority of them was, like, I don't know, 200, 300 years after the whole thing has happened, and it's just based on the story of people that they're hearing from here and then over there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. God bless you, and God bless everyone else on your channel as well. And have a great one.
Thank you. And this is the reference in front of you, if you like to know more. This is Musnad Imam Ahmad, and the hadith number 2846. And you can use the translation in English if you don't know Arabic. You can.
Yeah, I don't know Arabic.
Yeah, you can use your phone, or
No, I actually I could see that. I'm gonna do a screenshot of this.
So she made her father drunk. She changed his clothing. She invited many people to have a party, get drunk, all of them. And then when he woke up in the morning, she told him, you married me to Muhammad. The man, he said, no, I did not. She said, she blackmailed him. She said, do you want me to tell the people of Quraysh so they will laugh at you that you married me to Muhammad when you are drunk? The story in front of you. She blackmailed her father. She made him drunk in purpose to get Muhammad in her bed. What kind of a woman she is, what kind of... So when they say Muhammad was the trustworthy, if this is the behavior of a trustworthy, so what is the behavior of a scumbag?
Yeah, there you go. So again, as I mentioned, like I don't even look at it. Like I don't even look at any hadith. What I have always had, my source was basically the Quran, and then that's what I had was the translation of Quran that I had in my own language. Other than that, majority of these people that they are on YouTube, I don't know, is like the dude from UK. There's like two of them. There's a tall guy and there's a short guy who has like a really ladylike voice. I don't even know.
Ali Dawa?
Yeah, and then there's a taller guy that he was
Mimi
on
Hijab. Mimi Hijab. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Like when I look at what they say and how they act, and I just laugh, and I said, look at it. This is exactly what is wrong with Islam, is group of ignorant that they have no idea what to do, how to say, how to come up with the rationale. They just learn to go and start saying things out of their own stupid level of knowledge of the religion, yet all the people that they spend time in order to learn the religion, everyone is basically in for example, the school that they are studying, none of them are going on any YouTube channel to challenge anyone or explain anything, because they still know that they have to go on and learn as much as they can in order to be able to defend anything, because it's so vast. And then every single one of those ayahs or anything has a lot of meanings, has a lot of translation, has a lot of hadith associated with that, that no one would be able to. That's why they spend, I don't know, 50, 60, 70, 80 years in a school just to study the religion. And it's not just only Islam. All the major religion is because of the fact that every single one of them has so many nuance in it that it can. But yet these guys, they come and try to with their own ignorance level, try to defend something based on their limited knowledge of what they have. Other than that, again, I appreciate it. Like the you go through a lot of hadith, you know your Arabic, you challenge a lot of people the way that they try to act, which is, I'm really glad that you actually called him out. I have no problem with that. If someone is acting as an ignorant, if someone is coming in and try to challenge you, they better be ready to either challenge you properly, or if they don't know how to behave, might as well just behave the same way as them, because that is who they are. This is how they are. As I mentioned, as long as they are weak, they are always going to be apologetic. As soon as they have the upper hand, they're gonna go after everyone. So good for you for sticking to your gun. Good for you for standing up for Christianity. And then, to be honest, because I know Christians tends to take a step back and then like the other cheek. I'm glad that you and then Sam is the one. That guy is a firebomb as well. So I'm glad at least you are the one, and then it's another guy, David, whatever it is. You
Yeah.
at
Well,
least
anyway, you know,
you're not turning the other cheek. I'm
yeah,
glad
you know,
that you're not doing that.
turning the other cheek in Christianity is not about letting somebody beating me. This is
I
Jesus
know.
was teaching people, you know, in the society. It's not try to be evil. However, when it's come to war or to come to faith, you don't turn the other cheek. The Bible commands us to expose evil and to take no part of it. It's a command, you know. It's not even an advice. It's a command. Take no part of it.
There you go.
So we as a Christians, if there is somebody, he say, well, I'm a Christian, I love, Jesus told me I love everybody. This is not really what Christ taught us. Christ, he never taught the Christians to love the wicked ones
Okay.
and to love their
Okay.
wickedness. Jesus,
Yeah. There.
he commanded us to fight wicked and wickedness, and even God, he said, peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked man, the Lord said. So we have no peace with wicked. So when somebody come to me with his wickedness, trying to play games of Satan, either you are here to share the truth, or I am here to demolish you. And either
There you
way,
go.
you will be demolished because your truth is false. I have the evidence of it. This is why the Muslim, they avoid debating me. They might go to those names you mentioned because they let them go. They can say
Yeah.
something, they can get away with it. What with me, the second I ask a question, or you ask me a question, no problem. You have, if I say to you something, I have to come with the proof. Otherwise, talk is cheap. I can say
Exactly.
Muhammad was a wonderful man. Okay, you said that, prove it to me. Then we go into details of reference. If you can prove it, then you are the man. If you cannot, that means you are a liar. So the
Yeah.
Muslims, they make statement, each one of them is in the size of a truck. But the second you
Yeah.
ask them what is the reference, they become in the size of a needle.
Yeah, it's because of the fact, as I mentioned, we these are the things that we have been told. These are the things that has been they have been fed to us from the moment that we are open our eyes by every means of communication. So of course none of us, I'm not gonna say none of us because that would be stupid. Of course a lot of us take everything for for the face value. Don't go for the to do research. And if you want to go for research, you're not going to have as much of it information if you are living within those countries. I'm not saying that if you're outside of those countries, you will have, and then you could go and then you could do your research. But if you are living in Islamic countries, majority of the time you will take everything as granted, or you will believe in everything. So that's why when they're coming here and they start questioning, and I'm laughing, pardon my French, I apologize to everyone, my hiney's off, is because of the fact that I know that they don't know even what you're talking about. Because the type of questioning that you ask, you could actually see from the writing is on the wall that you're trying to get them to where you want them to get, but they don't understand what is the reason behind it, because they have no idea what you have them in your disposal. Yet what I don't still understand is the fact that when they are getting those information, they could easily take it back and then say, let me go do research and come back and have a conversation. They dig themselves into another bigger hole, and then they start disrespecting, which I've never heard you disrespect anyone again until they start doing that. If these people that they're coming here, they're trying to do a service to Muslims and Islamic nation, they should be able to have a better way of communicating with yourself. So not only you or people that they are on this channel, this video is going to go to YouTube, at least understand where the Muslims are coming from or what are the source. They don't know.
My
They
friend,
have
my
no
friend,
idea.
to make it simple for you, Muslims do not know even what the word Allah means. They do not know.
Yeah, I've heard that one that you mentioned, because I was watching it, and I know that you have questioned that. They still don't know. Yes,
They
I
don't
agree
know.
with you.
Nobody can tell us. You
Yeah,
know, the smartest one of them, he will say to you, is a word diverted from the word God. So
yeah.
what you
There
say,
you
it's a
go.
name. So is your God doesn't have a name? So in one hand, they say to us, Allah is a unique name. And then the second we ask them, okay, what Allah mean? They don't know.
There
They
you go.
say it's word
That's what, like,
coming from the word God. Is it a name or the word coming from God? And then not only that, they go and they say it's coming from the Aramaic language. But hold on. So Allah, when He chose to name Himself, He named Himself by Aramaic, pagan people of Abraham. He could not
yeah,
find. Isn't it you Muslim? You say that Allah, when He wrote in His throne, He wrote in Arabic. There's no God but Allah, and Muhammad is a prophet. So
yeah.
why He named Himself
That
in Aramaic? What? Okay.
there you go.
What is Gabriel mean? You know. So Allah, His name is not Arabic. Gabriel is not in Arabic.
Arabic.
Mikael is not in Arabic. Azrael is not in Arabic. So who's Arabic?
There you go.
You know?
So that's where I'm going with this. All of these one, and that's
And they don't know
it's
because
no,
they
and then
stole
that, like, you
stole
don't
those
know.
names. They do not know. They do not know even what Isa mean. They do not know what
No,
Abraham mean. They do not know what Israel mean. They do not know what Mikael mean. Gabriel
yeah.
mean. Ishmael mean. Why? Because it's a theft.
Because as I mentioned, it's one is a theft, but the second one is the fact that, again, this is what they have been told, and then no one questioned. When we question, like, even when, for example, so don't, like, if you don't, you shouldn't question, because you're not going to understand. And these are the things, is the fact that not questioning, taking everything as at face value, result in becoming people just following blindly of something that they might. I'm being hypocrite right now here. Like, I'm saying that, like, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Shia, and I'm still doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. And even with the Shia, I still follow, like, for example, probably the Ashura, and then, like, the everything during the Ramadan, like, at night, like, the whole thing. Like, I'm still doing that, but I'm at least I do have the guts to come and say, first of all, I don't know. Second of all, I believe that the hadiths are not accurate representation. And the third one is that, based on what I know, is that if the Quran were burned, and then these people, they actually gathered Quran, regathered the Quran, or whatever it is, 20-25 years after the death of Prophet Muhammad, which in that case, I don't believe anyone would have had that much of level of IQ to be able to memorize Quran from the first to the last, or different one, that they had so many Quran. It means that the Quran that we have is not the final revelation that was passed to Prophet Muhammad. So if that is the case, why are we digging deep into the fact that no, this is what it is, and then everyone is wrong, and then Christianity is wrong, and then we question the Bible in terms of the fact that, oh, it's been corrupted, and it's like there is no there is no standing on any of those one. If you don't know, still you don't know. If you have been fed something, at least go do through your research. At least come and do your research.
I want
So
to
if
show
you're
you
gonna go
something.
and
I want to show you
go ahead.
something, and then we
Yeah.
will give the question for the Muslims who they are waiting. We have two Muslims, Abdi and Shafi'i. If you go to chapter 3, it mentioned the word Islam. If you go chapter 3, verse number 19, chapter 3, verse number 85. But in chapter 5, verse number 3, it says, "Today I completed your religion for you,
Yeah.
accepted Islam as religion for you, completed my favor upon you." But this is a chapter 5, verse number 3. This verse, in order to be accurate, it should be the last
The
verse in the
final
Quran.
verse. Yeah.
At the end
Yeah.
of the movie, you say the end. So it mentioned that it is today. It mentioned it's completed, right?
Yeah.
And today I accepted Islam for you. All right. So how all of this happened, and who is the one behind such a perjury in the Quran, claiming that Quran today is completed, and this is in the first few pages of the Quran.
Yeah. No, agreed.
Based on
Agreed.
this, every verse after this verse is a fraud.
That doesn't. I know that we have a story about that, and we said these are Mekkis and then Madanis, and then there is a the Shia Quran, which the whole chapters are a bit different. Like I know, like all those ones. And there is someone in the chat box said he's a hypocrite. I said I'm a hypocrite. Like you don't need to mention that I'm a hypocrite. I'm actually saying that what I'm saying is a hypocrisy from me, what I'm trying to do. Like there is no need for someone to say that something that I acknowledge that. But what I'm trying to mention, and again, I think hopefully this is going to be the last time that I'm going to say these to end it, because I think it's like a fourth time or fifth time that I said I'm just going to wrap it up, because I respect everyone else to join in as well. I took too much of your time and your audience time. Is the fact that it is going to be really hard. It is going to be really hard, first of all, to understand where majority of the Muslim come from, especially if they were born in Islamic countries, if they're born in the Muslim family and they have lived in Islamic countries for majority of their life. It is going to be really hard for Muslim, as a result of that, to start questioning or start having a proper debate regarding the fact that whether this something is legitimate or it's not legitimate. And the last thing that I want to say is the fact that majority of the people that they come here and start picking a fight, or any other channel, they start picking a fight and trying to dig their heel deep into the sand, are not doing the proper researches, or not having the courtesy to say, I don't know, or I don't understand, or I haven't know that, or let me go and try to educate myself, to come back, have a proper debate, which was opposed to getting into name calling is and everything, or disconnecting your question or your comment. That's all I wanted to say. Again,
All right.
appreciate the fact you allowed me to join on this one. God bless you. God bless everyone who's on the chat, and then have a great day.
Thank you very much, Abdul.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
Hello, everyone. Good day, good evening to you. I appreciate you taking a moment to listen, because what we're about to go through is not just another discussion. It's something that really makes you think deeper. Some debates try to defend a belief, others accidentally expose it. What you're about to hear is not just a disagreement, it's a chain reaction. One question leads to another, and instead of building stronger answers, the entire structure starts breaking apart piece by piece. And what's interesting here is this: the problems didn't come from outside attacks, they come from inside the claims themselves. The discussion opens with something simple: prove that Muhammad was truly sent by God, not emotional belief, not repetition, actual proof. The answer given was the famous Romans victory. But here's the issue. If the timing of that prophecy is questionable, then the entire argument collapses. Because now, it's no longer divine knowledge. It's information dressed up as revelation. And once that doubt enters, it doesn't stay isolated. The next claim tries to shift into science. Fresh water and salt water supposedly never mixing. But this is where blind confidence becomes a problem. Reality doesn't bend to fit a claim. When something can be easily tested and shown to be inaccurate, defending it only weakens credibility further. It shows that the goal is not truth, but protection of a narrative. Then comes one of the most revealing moments, the issue involving Aisha. This wasn't just a theological debate anymore. It became personal, almost uncomfortable. The Muslim caller from the USA didn't deny it. He didn't even know it. And that's a serious problem. How can someone defend a belief system when key historical facts are completely unfamiliar to them? That moment changed everything. Because from there, the confidence disappeared. The discussion was no longer about proving Islam. It became about trying to understand it. And when someone shifts from defending to questioning, the direction is already clear. Another Muslim then tried to have a different discussion, rejecting Hadith and holding on to the Quran alone. But that approach creates its own confusion. Without Hadith, many practices and interpretations lose their foundation. So now you're left with a text that requires explanation, but no agreed authority to explain it. That's not clarity, my dear friends. That's fragmentation. Then the debate moves into Abraham. And this is where things get even more uncomfortable. Basic details don't align. His father's name, his actions, even his story. When a central figure in faith becomes unclear or contradictory, it raises a bigger issue. Is the source consistent or is it reshaping narratives? And then comes the contradiction that's hard to ignore. No compulsion in religion, yet commands involving fighting and enforcement. These are not minor differences. These are opposing ideas. Trying to harmonize them doesn't solve the problem. It highlights it. What stands out in this entire exchange is not just what was said, but what couldn't be answered. Questions about preservation, about missing or burned versions of the Quran, about internal conflicts after Muhammad's death. These are not small details. These are foundational issues. And when the foundation is uncertain, everything built on it becomes unstable. Even the historical discussion exposes something deeper. Division, political struggle, and disagreement from the very beginning. This isn't just about belief. It's about how that belief survived, who controlled it, and what may have changed along the way. By the end, the pattern becomes undeniable. The more the conversation moves forward, the less solid the answers become. Not because the questions are unfair, but because they are direct. In the end, this is no longer just about winning an argument. It's about having the courage to face what is true. Because truth does not need to be protected by excuses or adjusted to fit contradictions. It stands on its own, clear, consistent, and unshaken. What we've heard raises serious questions, and those questions deserve honest answers. Not avoidance, not emotion, but real understanding. Because at some point, each person has to decide, hold on to what is comfortable or pursue what is true no matter what the cost. Thank you for taking the time to listen, my dear friends. Thank you for taking the time to listen and reflect, my dear friends. God bless you all. May your heart remain open to truth, your mind is guided by wisdom, and your path led by what is right. Stay safe, stay thoughtful, and never stop seeking what is real. God bless you all, my dear friends, and always pray to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Be safe, my dear friends, and again, have a good weekdays.